most dangerous and powerful word in the life of a creative person is if. Did you think it was something else? Well, I hope that has surprised you. Welcome to the Dangerous episode, and welcome back to Imaginality. I'm Darren, your host. That's host as in presenter, not as in host of a parasite. I don't want you thinking about parasites. After all, parasites can be dangerous. Oh, but then this is the Dangerous episode, so perhaps... Oh, look, don't worry though, it's not dangerous as in extreme. This isn't extreme creativity with Darren. The most extreme thing I will do is change my hat at some point, so look out for that. You may want to take a sedative before that happens, just so it doesn't come as too much of a shock. No. You caught anything?
No, not a twitch or a twinge.
What are you using as bait?
Nothing much.
Oh.
I'm not worried about catching anything. Mostly I come out here to contemplate the meaning of the universe. I get these deep existential feelings that there is just so much beauty and wonder in the universe that there just has to be some underlying meaning to it all.
So, what have I seen this week on the creative front? Well, to be honest, I haven't done much viewing, as I have been busy doing a couple of other personal projects. Oh, and reading, sleeping, eating, getting dressed, undressing, washing, shaving, flossing, combing my hair. A whole long list of stuff that is really mundane. So, I must apologise. I will be Googling for interesting creative things. Well, I did Google creativity. Did you know that creativity is a phenomenon? I love that word, phenomenon. It's a wonderful word. It sounds like it should go on and on and on, like Celine Dion. Actually, her name sounds like it should go on and on and on. Phenomenon, Celine Dion, cardamom, marathon, Parthenon, Agamemnon, Amazon, antiphon, alliteration. Sorry, distracted again. So, sorry, I'm back. I didn't go on and on and on, but creativity is not only a phenomenon, but also a phenomenon that manifests itself. Manifesting itself is the whole point of being creative. I mentioned last time that the only thing stopping us from being creative was ourselves, and that's what we're looking at today, with our dangerous word. But before then, to make sure I don't keep quoting random bits from Wikipedia, please let me know of any creative wonders and things you found on these here internets, and add them to the comments or send me an email. In the meantime, so, that's better. I wanted some tea before we looked at this dangerous word. I'm a great believer that the world's problems can be solved by drinking tea. So, danger. If. Why is if so dangerous? Well, my creative chums, it's dangerous because it stops us from being creative. If is a little word, and on its own, it seems innocuous, inconspicuous, and nugatory. I just learnt that word. But, and herein lies the danger, we don't leave the word on its own. It forms part of other sentences that are a death sound to creativity. Your Honour, the accused, the word if, was seen in conjunction with the following sentences on the lips and minds of countless creatives during the past 24 hours. And I quote, "If only I had those paints, I could. If only I had that piece of software, I could. If only I had more time, then I would be able If only I had told her I really cared. Oh, sorry, Your Honour, that last one is irrelevant to this current prosecution, although it is still important for some. If only I was able to draw better. If only I could create something as good as. And so on. Thank you, Your Honour. The problem is we add on to if. And every time we do, we potentially stop our creative dreams. We mustn't let the word if stop us from doing things. Use different paints or a different medium. Use the software you have or look for another solution. I'll give you an example. I used to use Adobe Creative Suite all the time, but just over a year ago I stopped. How would I manage without Photoshop, Illustrator and InDesign? Well, I found cheaper software that has more than met my needs. The Adobe stuff is great and can do heaps, but it can do far more than I currently need. I'll add the alternative software in the video details below and in the blog post. Get up 15 minutes earlier or don't watch that soap opera this week. That will give you the time to be creative. To draw better, join a class and practice. Don't just give up. And never judge your work by the standards of others. There's a great video by Brené Brown that I've added to the links as well below. So watch that. If you don't think you are good enough, because that's a wonderful video and will really help you out. And for the one I missed out, that's easy. Just tell them how you feel. Hello, 'tis me again, Darren from the future, or future me. Coming from the future, this is a little difficult. You see, depending on how many times Darren says if only, but then does do something about it, I will have nothing to add. However, I am aware of several times he did say if only and didn't act on it. It has led to many unhappy moments, and that is sad, very sad. So I don't want you to experience that sadness. Don't sit back and say if only I could have that, or if only I could do that. Just get on and do it. Face that fear. Because I know, looking back from the future, that when Darren did do things and didn't let the if into his vocabulary and mindset, he had a wonderful lot of satisfaction and enjoyment. Until next time. So, the word if, get rid of it. Don't use it and don't let it stop you from being creative. If you find yourself using the word, turn the sentence into a positive action. Don't let dangerous words control you, but live and create dangerously. Oh, and did you notice? I changed my hat, but changed it with a bandana. As you'll find out, I not only have lots of hats, I also have lots of bandanas. I know how to live dangerously. So, until next time, be creative and don't let the ifs stop you realising your creative potential and being a phenomenon in your own right. Love you all, go forth and creative ply. You know, I think that could be a thing.